We are finding x and y intercepts today. We know what it looks like on a graph because we've seen the line cross the x-axis, and we've seen our graphed line cross the y-axis. But today we're going to talk about what happens when I give you just like an equation, and I say, don't graph it, but find the x and y intercepts. All right, so let's look at the journal section. Our goal. Ready? Let's write in goal real quick. Our goal is to find the x and y intercepts today, and we're going to do that by plugging in 0. So let's first answer our journal questions before we begin. The x-intercept is where the line crosses x-axis. The y-intercept is where the line crosses would a vertical line, let me draw for you. Would a vertical line have a y-intercept? Why not?
Because it's straight.
It's straight? What's a math word that we can use?
It's not crossing the y-axis.
It's not going to ever cross the y-axis. Why will it not ever cross the y-axis?
It's parallel to the
Parallel. I think I spelled that wrong. Hold on. It's this one. Parallel. If the lines are parallel, they're never going to hit. And a undefined slope, a vertical line, is never going to hit the y-axis. It doesn't ever have a y-intercept. That's why the equation is like x equals 2. Because there is no b, there is no slope, there is no y-intercept. All right, so now we're going to use this graph to find the x and the y-intercept. Okay, just where does it hit? Just like the one I did on the board. So where's the x-intercept? Where does it hit? -2. What's my y-intercept?
3.
I wrote down the ordered pairs so that you would also know that they can be written in that format as well. Okay. The next is not on your paper. I'm just going to go over some things that I think are going to help make this task easier today. Please don't work ahead. This is the same graph that I just gave you. Okay, the x-intercept. Didn't you say that it was 2? Or what was the x-intercept again?
-2.
Oh. How do I write that in order pair format again? Okay, so what are some tips that we talked about earlier that's up there on the board that I can write down when it comes to like the x-intercept and the 2 and the 0? Like, what are some things that would be helpful for me to remember? Like, what do we know about it? What can we assume about it? Any information will be fine. Think of what I wrote over there on the sideboard. Tell me something about the x-intercept. It's negative. You're right. Tell me something else. Nope. It's not vertical because this line is actually slanted, uphill. What's some important things to know / remember / remind ourselves about the x-intercept? How do we know that it's the x-intercept? Why is the 0 there? Like things like that. That's what I want you to tell me. Jason first, then Bill.
The y doesn't have any value.
The y doesn't have a value. Nothing. It's just a 0, right? Okay. Dale, what were you going to say?
It can only be on the x-axis.
It can only be on the x-axis. It has to be on the x-axis. y is 0. You said that too, Jason, but, okay. X has a number. X is the only thing that has a number because it's the x-intercept. So X is the only thing that has a number. Okay, now I want to talk about the y-intercept. That's enough for me, what you just said. The y-intercept is at here. What's the order pair for the y-intercept?
0,
3. Give me some info. Kind of the same info that you just gave me about the x-intercept, but new people. X has no value. X equals 0. So when I'm interested in knowing about the y-intercept, X is going to be 0. That's important to remember. When I want to learn more about the x-intercept, Y has to be 0. Okay? Now what's the last thing about?
It has to be on the y-intercept.
Yeah, it has to be on the y-axis. Okay? And then tell me about this 3. It's positive 3. And it's the only thing that has a number because it's the y-intercept. So when I am looking at the y-intercept, X will be 0. When I'm looking at the x-intercept, Y will be 0. The opposite number will be 0, basically. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again. Does it sound like that? Well, I think it's like that. You don't have to say yes or no. But, okay. 5x plus 2y equals 20, that's our equation. And I don't want you to graph it. All I want you to do is find the x and the y-intercept. Use the information from the last slide and use the information from the sideboard in red there to tell me what on earth am I going to do if I want to find A, the x-intercept for this equation. What would I do? Thank you.
You plug in 0 to y.
Do I plug in 0 to y? Ding, 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 ding. Awesome. Didn't we say that when we want to find the x-intercept that y was equal to 0? We just said that, right? So if now I have an actual equation, I'm not going to put it in y equals mx plus b. Don't do that. I'm not going to graph it. Don't do that. All I care about is what is the x-intercept? And she's right. We just talked about how the y was 0 when I was looking at the x-intercept. So write this down underneath 2a. Now go ahead and do that math. Work it out. Because now there's no more y in my math problem, which is fine because all I care about is the x-intercept. What did you guys get? 4. How do I write that? As an x-intercept format. Right? Because isn't y 0? Didn't we just plug in 0 for y? Okay, now go to B. What do you suppose that I would do? So I plug in 0 for y to find my x-intercept. What do you suppose I'm going to do for my y-intercept?
Plug in 0.
Okay, do that. 5, 0, plus 2y equals 20. Okay, what'd you guys get? How do... Wait, what did I do wrong?
It's supposed to multiply it.
It's supposed to multiply it. What did I do wrong? That's not what I did wrong.
You put 10 instead of 20.
There we go. What? Where does the 0 go? Got it. Okay. What are you going to do for A? Tell me, otherwise I'm going to think, come on, just be with me. What am I going to do for A?
You're gonna plug 0 in the Y.
Do it. What is my ordered pair? Okay, here's the next thing I want to do for you. Can you guys stop what you're doing and look up at the screen? Oh, it's not even full. Okay, here's the little trick I want to teach you. If I want to find the y-intercept, where do I plug in 0? X. Why don't you just put your finger over X, because X is going to become nothing. And then just put your finger on top of 3X, and then do the math in your brain. What's 12 divided by -4? -3. You just did the problem in your head. So do the shortcut if you want to. So you cover up 3X, because I'm going to do 3 times 0, and what's the point of writing it twice? So now it's just -4y equals 12. How many times does 4 go into 12? -4. -3. What's my ordered pair? 0, -3. So using your to cover up is a really good thing too. Okay, number 4. What would I cover up to find the x-intercept? What would I cover up to find the x-intercept? -2y. So I'd have this. Cover up. Fraction. 2/5 is super small. 2/5 is like less than half. So if you were to graph this, you guys, let me just really help you out here. Here it is. Like right there. Okay? That would be 2/5. All right, what am I going to cover up to find my y-intercept? Don't forget about the negative sign in front of the 2. Okay? Are you guys solid on this?
Yes.
Can you please go to number 7 on the back side? This is the one problem that I feel in your notes that you would be like, It's not written in standard form. This is standard form. It's the form that you've seen where it's like 2x plus 3y. We say ax plus by, a and b can be any numbers you want, equals a number, c. A, b, and c are numbers. This is standard form. Number 7 is written in what form? What form is number 7? Function form. What's the other word that we just learned this week? Besides function form? Slope and intercept. Okay. All right, everybody stand up and walk to someone on the other side of the room and partner up. Go. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Other side of the room, guys. Other side of the room.
Hold on to me. Oh, that sounds wrong.
3, 2, 1. All right. Tell your partner, if I want to find the x-intercept, what am I going to cover up? And what am I going to put, where am I going to put 0 if I want my x-intercept? Okay, you all said y, so it would look like this. 0 equals x minus 1. How do I get x alone? Bring the 1 over to the other side. What is my x-intercept? Okay, write that down. Like, use a desk near you. Okay, then, I didn't say go back to your seat. Then, what if I want to find the y-intercept? What would I put a 0 for or use my finger and cover up? Tell your partner. What's my y-intercept? Draw it, please. On the x-axis, go to +1 and make a dot. I'm going to do it in purple. On the y-intercept, you guys said it was -1. Go to -1. Gentlemen in front, you're being too loud. Connect the dots. Yeah, I've got you trained. Good job. And that's how you do X and Y intercept. So you guys basically taught yourselves it was so easy. I just kind of was standing here helping a little bit. Okay, the entire back side. Get that done. There's only 8 of them. We already did one by ourselves.
No. You cross out